Welcome back, and we continue to keep our focus on coronavirus and what the authorities are doing to make sure that all the precautionary measures are in place. There have been precautionary measures taken at the Noida school and also at the Hyatt Hotel. Dr. K.K. Agarwal is with us on the broadcast. He is the ex-president of the Indian Medical Association to give us his perspective, his expert advice. Dr. Agarwal, thank you so much for speaking to us, and I want to understand from you. We're talking about basic precautionary measures, the hygiene that should be practiced to make sure that virus is not spread at all. The precautionary measures are already in place. A question often comes to mind of most people with, such common symptoms like a sore throat or a fever that may be running or having a runny nose. These are very common flu symptoms. Is there any method at all by which one can distinguish between them? When is the point exactly when a person should seek immediate serious medical help and not dismiss it like a common flu or a cold?
We don't need to differentiate it. Treat and prevent flu to prevent corona. Number one, no fever, no flu, no fever, no corona, no breathlessness, no admission, no seriousness. Normally, fever with cough, you should not ignore it. And the basic prevention strategy is Corona Namaste. That means no contact policy is the treatment of flu as well as corona as well as for any other respiratory illness. When I say no contact means don't shake hands, and if you are to yourself, don't touch your hands to your mouth, to your nose or to your eyes. These are the precautions to be taken. Forget about corona. You should, at this moment, if you have a high-grade fever with cough, if you inform the government on phone, they will do your H1N1, and if it is negative, they may do your corona test for the purpose of so that you are not contagious to others. But as far as you are concerned, number one, children less than 15 need not worry. People from 15 to 49 who are absolutely healthy need not worry. But people who are 49 plus, and if they have high-risk disease, high-risk underlying disease, they need to take precautions like any other flu. So I don't think so public has to worry because it is like a flu. People who get pneumonia and those people who have underlying disease, and if they get pneumonia and if they are at risk, these are the people who will be risky when they get coronary pneumonia. So, coronary fever, corona fever and corona cough is absolutely nothing to worry. But if you have corona pneumonia, you need to admit it, and there the hospital has to pitch in.
So I also want to understand from you, there are various challenges that lie in the way, especially if you look at the medical infrastructure in our country. You're saying at this point in time, we do not need to worry. The basic health precautions should actually help us. But talking about the smaller districts, smaller cities in our country, Delhi, Bombay may be a different story. But is the medical system, medical infrastructure really equipped to deal with the challenges that may lie in the way?
See, out of 100 people, 5 people will be critical and 2 people out of those critical would die. Therefore, in every district, for every 100 patients, you need 5 critical care beds. And that has to be done with the government sector and the private sector. I spoke to the Indian Medical Association president today. Till today, government has not had any dialogue with Indian Medical Association, who covers 80% of the private sector. So therefore, Indian Medical Association is doing its own whatever they can do, and they are guiding their doctors and hospitals the way they can do. At this moment, it is a time for the health minister to call Indian Medical Association and make sure that government sector and private sector works in coherence with each other.
Right, right. So are the healthcare practitioners in our country, especially, the primary healthcare practitioners who may come into contact with a lot of people, is there adequate level of awareness that exists? That has been very important. The case of China has told us that the health practitioners are the first line of defense, and they also need to be protected adequately.
They need to be protected more than the general public. Remember, Indian Medical Association and Heart Care Foundation of India. I am currently the president of Confederation of Medical Association of Asia and Oceania. We are talking about general precautions. Every doctor from today, whenever they are handling cases with fever and cough, have to wear N95 mask, and mask should be available on the counter for every patient who is having fever and cough. They should wear surgical mask, not the N95 mask. Okay. So people who are suffering from fever and cough, they and their contacts should wear surgical mask. And all doctors, healthcare providers should wear an N95 mask. Same precautions have to be taken that we have learned for taking swine flu when swine flu was the epidemic in our country.
All right, Dr. Agrawal, thank you so much for joining us, sharing your thoughts and wisdom on this very important story. We are now moving on and shifting